a live reaction with Lou, the great Lou, from out of New York, reside in Texas now. I want y'all to listen to Governor Newsom admit that Trump was right in real time. I keep telling y'all, get on the right side of history, man. Get on the right side of history. Stop playing these games. Stop falling for the hokey doke. Stop listening to the people that lied to you for the last 4 years. More than that, everything's been exposed. Everything. Nothing can hide anymore. I want you to listen to Governor Newsom spill the beans and give our great commander-in-chief his flowers. Listen.
I think Democrats failed on the border because we didn't own up to the reality. We didn't take responsibility. But beneath it, what happened, right? Joe Biden is not a guy who didn't know that you shouldn't have, chaos at the border. You sent down National Guardsmen at a level of why for policy. Well, I think that's what happened. Why was everything's a reaction to Trump. Sort of the overreach of Trump. Yeah. We come back and we then 180 degrees in the opposite direction.
This is actually crazy. Ezra Klein was interviewing Gavin Newsom because he's doing a cover on him on the fact that he is about to become the 2028 nominee for the Democrats. And this is probably the worst thing that they can possibly do. But he admits something here about Trump being actually right. There's two things that I took from this that you guys have to see. Watch this. Watch what Ezra Klein says. He says, what makes Newsom so fascinating right now are his contradictions. They're places where he's going in two directions at once. We talk about a lot of this here. So during this interview, I want to show you this clip that's actually insane, right? So Democrats giving health care to undocumented immigrants is something that Trump often talks about. In California, Newsom actually did it, and he's defending it. And he's also talking about how he actually failed the border through his state. Watch this.
I want y'all to watch now. Watch and listen, man. Watch and listen. Get on the right side of history. Get on the right side of history, folks. Governor Newsom finna spill the beans.
Damning information, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell is Gavin Newsom doing right now? Watch what he's admitting on camera.
Is it related to undocumented healthcare? Yeah, I'm proud of that because I believe in universal healthcare. Others may say it. I did. First state in the country, regardless of pre-existing conditions, ability to pay, and regardless of your immigration status. I promised that. I promoted it. I ran 3 times on it. I did it when I was mayor. People know who I am. We failed on the border.
You hear that? You hear that? People know who I am. Free health care. Governor Newsom. If you want to know where to get free health care, go holler at Governor Newsom. People know where I am. You hear him? You hear him? Listen. Listen, y'all. He telling you right now, don't run, Democrats. Stay on here. Don't run. What you running for? I'm just a black man with common sense, man. That's all I'm, a black man with common sense. Listen, y'all. Don't run. Please don't run. Share the video, y'all.
Wait. First of all, he's saying he failed on the border. Did he just admit that on camera? Look at Ezra Klein's face. Look at his face. He's saying he's going in so many directions at once. And he's actually admitting this. So Trump is right? How about that? Remember when Speaker Johnson began to talk about this in front of America and CNN decided to stop him because they said that he was...
Now listen. Listen. Now, Governor Newsom just admitted that he's giving free health care to illegal immigrants, bro. He just admitted this. Now watch this lady say that Speaker Johnson lying about what Governor Newsom just said. Get on the right side of history. Please stop being a damn fool. Stop smoking that crack.
But here is Gavin Newsom saying that it's true and he's very proud of it. So who's lying? I mean, take a look.
Family tax code included a huge provision. A big chunk of that bill was the health provision. Now, why are we saying that they want to return or restore taxpayer-funded benefits to illegal aliens? Because that's exactly what they did. When they rejected the clean CR that we sent over, the Senate
Democrats. All right, let's be fair to Speaker Johnson. He's trying to frame the shutdown as a Democratic shutdown. He also claimed that Democrats want to give extend healthcare to illegal immigrants. That is not true.
Now, you see that? You see how she just lied, bro? See how she just lied? And y'all keep falling for this same bull crap. Jake Tapper, Mika and her husband. They been lying, bro. We can't keep falling for this here, man. We better than this, man. Come on, y'all. Now listen, I want y'all to listen. Listen to this bull crap.
Are not eligible for a federal health care program.
Well, here's where it gets 10 times better, ladies and gentlemen. Keep listening to this.
Keep listening.
Times on it. I did it when I was mayor. People know who I am. We failed on the border. We need to own up to that. Largest border crossing in the Western Hemisphere in my state. Spent $1 billion+ to do migrant centers, try to put a lid on things. It was quite critical, but I tried to do it in a respectful way of the Biden administration. We failed on the border.
Key word, try to put a lid on things. Putting a lid on things means spend money, get the media, keep lying to the American people. Oh, no, it ain't nobody coming across the border. Trump lying. It ain't no paying the media to lie to us, bro. And here we is, still listening to the dumbass media that was lying, bro. This man just admitted saying that he tried to put a cap on it. When you from the streets, you know what that means. I'm trying to slow it down, man, and make it seem like it really ain't nothing happening. Come on, y'all. I told these people from the streets, y'all give these people too much credit, bro.
On that. But we've also failed as a consequence because of that to lead the comprehensive immigration question. We got to get the border right, then we can get to that. But I said,
is he running for Trump? Well, is he turning Republican? So all this ridiculing of Trump, saying that, because remember, Trump has said it. And again, Ezra Klein says that Trump often lies about giving health care to illegal immigrants. But yet here he is admitting that. And now he's also saying that they actually did fail on the border. So he's making some. Let's keep going. Let me not get distracted here. But you guys get where this is going. This is pretty crazy. There's more.
We got to get the border right, then we can get to that. But I say that to make the point. You don't need sanctuary policy in this country if we have a federal government doing its job. In the absence of that, we'll deal with the cards that are dealt. And one of the cards that are dealt is people are going to end up in the emergency room, and you're going to pay for that one way or another. I want to keep people out of the emergency room. I want to keep people healthier. I want to keep people safer. And that's why we've advanced these values. Trump uses this as a cudgel, uses very effectively to attack our party and our values. But I'll stand up to it, and good people can disagree, but I'm very mindful.
Why did Democrats fail on the border?
Because we didn't own up to the reality. We didn't take responsibility.
He said, why did the Democrats fail the border, bro? I thought they didn't know nothing about the border. I thought it was a lie. Come on, y'all. Every time, bro. Every time. When you're giving people that gas, they run. They don't want to see that gas, bro. That's what I learned, man. Americans are a bunch of cowards. They don't want to show their face. They don't want to support the realness. Here I am, a black man, high school diploma, giving y'all the raw truth with my guy, Lou. You feel what I'm saying? And I can't believe this live ain't filled up with Governor Newsom telling everything that Trump was saying. Now it's the truth. And y'all running. How pathetic.
Ability. But beneath it, what happened, right? Joe Biden is not a guy who didn't know that you shouldn't have, chaos at the border. You sent down National Guardsmen at a level of why for policy.
Well, I think the why was everything's a reaction to Trump. Sort of the overreach of Trump.
Yeah.
We come back and we then move 180 degrees in the opposite direction when we didn't need to or shouldn't have. And you saw mass migration across the country. It was hardly unique in the United States. You had all of the shock and supply chain shock and issues around COVID, coming out of COVID, et cetera, that created even more pressure. And then it became overwhelming. And then what also became overwhelming was this notion that we can't do it without Congress. And then Biden then proved Trump right by doing it without Congress in the last 6 months.
Oh, Ezra Klein may have just totally diminished his chances. Trump is about to use this during.
Get on the right side of history, man. Stop falling behind these fools. You hear the View talking about he got good hair and all. Nobody don't care nothing about that shit, man. Cause he got good hair. That man's a clown, bro. Him, the Chicago mayor, all them people, Baltimore mayor, all them people are idiots, bro. Y'all can't see these people trying to get paid. They trying to line their pockets up, but at the same time, messing their family name up. They don't care nothing about that because they gonna be gone and out of here. And their family gonna have to wear the blunt of all the bad choices they have made, bro.
Campaign season. Like when Trump is officially about to leave office and Gavin begins to campaign, because right now he does look like the favorite. He does look like the favorite to run, right? Between him and AOC, he has the biggest chance right now. If you look at Kalshi, you look at the betting markets, heavy money is on him actually becoming the front runner. And I'm pretty sure when Trump nominates either J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio or whoever he's going to do, right? Those are the best two. You guys let me know who you guys think Trump is going to throw out there. They're going to use this. Listen to everything he is saying. Listen to everything. This guy, what's the word? A chameleon? Like this dude it's like 10 things coming out at once. And Ezra's noticing that. And he even said there's just so many contradictions. And now he's admitting that Trump is actually right, and he was right. He's like, all the fighting on Trump, he's admitting that all the fighting on Trump was wrong. On that specific issue of immigration and the fact that Trump was not lying about the healthcare. But here we go, because again, the closing statements is what gets me here.
And then proved Trump right by doing it without Congress. In the last 6 months, we saw a significant decline in border crossings under the Biden administration that ultimately led to benefits for Trump, claiming he did it all at the end when he really closed the gap marginally. But we paid a huge price for that. And we picked up, I think, the wrong lessons of the midterms. We outperformed in the midterms. And this was a time when all Democratic governors were critical. You saw it publicly. And then they did better than we all expected. They said, why don't we just focus on these other issues? Mistake.
Mistake? Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen,